Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a TrueNet, and welcome back to Civilization 6, but not quite the Civilization 6 you remember. We're actually about 10 years later. Now, I could tell you a convoluted lie about how, I've just kind of off-screened some stuff to get to the next exciting moment, but that would be a lie. That would be a lie because I forgot to turn the recording software on. So basically, I've spent the last half an hour or so talking to myself and not actually recording any footage. I've still got the talking and stuff, I just don't have anything to put it over. So, you know what? We're just going to pretend that didn't happen, and if anyone asks, just say, this was an intentional thing, me creating a really, streamlined, well-edited series. Basically, the long and short of it is, Aquilea has just picked up a ton of farming, and we've started building a scientific campus around there. We're building a bath over in Archaeology because they've got a bit of a housing problem, but most excitedly of all, we've been going around doing a bit of archaeology, and we got our first themed museum. Very, very nice. Oh, and Rembrandt, exploded. He, did his final painting, Abraham and Isaac, then he literally exploded. But yeah, much more excitedly, the Archaeological Museum in Ostia, we've got 3 ancient things, 1 Norwegian, 1 Roman, 1 barbarian, and because they're all from different cultures, but the same era, this is a fully themed archaeological museum, and as a result, yes, 18 culture and 18 tourism, on top, of course, of all the culture and tourism that's just coming out of the individual pieces, so, yes. This is lovely. We have got a lot of culture coming in right now. I am really enjoying this. This is good stuff. Our privateer is ready to go as well, so I kind of feel like I want to just kind of leave it somewhere around here. So pretty much it's guarding this little inlet right here. It's ready to move over towards Ostia if it's ever needed straight away. If Ostia comes under attack and get there. But it can also get back to Ravenna and Rome to defend them nice and easily as well. Still no movement down in the south yet. England and America are making odd faces at each other, but no one has dared declare war just this second. Though America has managed to do some good work seizing some of the bloody city-states off me. So if we go over here, both Brussels and Geneva are currently in American hands. Now that is deeply, deeply wrong. The quest are calling for a great general, that's going to be a fair way off to be honest, and indeed also an entertainment complex. That, again, is not a priority right now. I'm kind of wanting to focus on science because potentially I want to have the science infrastructure to be beating everyone handily, even if I don't actually have any of the bonuses from these guys whatsoever. So, let's just build more campus districts. Maybe we'll build an entertainment complex at some point today, I'm not sure. If we can, maybe anyway. Oh, we've also discovered coal, by the way. Fortunately, we've already got plenty of coal in our empire already. Some was over here and we were already sitting on it. There was more that was already in Rome, and there's a third lot somewhere. So we've already got some coal. Oh, there it is. It's right by Cumae. So if we actually need to build any coal stuff, we can actually build stuff that requires coal. There's only a handful of units that need it, but I would not mind having just 1 battleship. That might be quite fun. And we've also captured, a spy from the Congo. Well, if they want to buy him back for me at exorbitantly high rates, I'd certainly be open to that. I'd also be open to selling dyes. Does anyone want to buy dyes? Seriously, I've got so much dye right now. 5 gold a turn for 30 turns. Beautiful. Let's just move on and sell a bit more yet. Okay, that's better. Economy looking a little bit better there, getting a lot of new money in, and we've also got ourselves some resources. I think we got the wine from Victoria, actually. I think she traded that to us for some other form of luxury, so hopefully happiness should be under control. Let's just move forward here. Germany has denounced America again, and has also entered the modern era. I think you're the 3rd into the modern era, actually. Possibly America has, and I just missed it, but I think there's at least 3 in the modern era now. Rome, Germany, Japan, and America. It's going to be like the Second World War all over again, except with Rome. Actually, wait, Rome kind of was in the Second World War. It's just, most people don't talk about Italy in the Second World War, because in all fairness, it didn't really do much. Also, I can't help but notice that my archaeologist has gone a little bit on the missing side. And I wasn't given any warning about that. I don't know if she was they only have 3 charges, or once they've filled up a museum, that's it for them. I'm genuinely not sure. But yeah, my archaeologist appears to have gone a bit on the missing side. Now, Arretium looking much better all of a sudden. You've got enough amenities for now and enough housing too. Perfect, so you can keep growing for the minute. Keep on the archaeological museums. There's plenty of archaeological stuff around here, so we just want to keep building museums, keep building it up. Everything is lovely. Cumae, how are you doing? Could we get any more production out of you? No. Not really. Cumae is just not really a production-y sort of place. There's just not much we're going to be able to do here. I think we've pretty much got as much production going on as can go on, which is a shame. It means the Eiffel Tower is going up a little bit slowly, so I'm worried it could be stolen from me. If Japan got working on it early, they could still have that off me, and I'd have no way of seeing it coming either. I mean, the only way I could do it potentially would be to build more traders and, in theory, yeah, transfer the traders to Cumae and then send them places that provide production to Cumae. Could do that. That could give us a little bit of a boost, but it would be a fairly small thing, all things considered. Oh, Greece is looking to found another city. Well, if I know them, they'll probably flipping settle it over there or something. We've also still got that flipping camp up there I haven't done anything with. I assume the Greeks are dealing with that. I hope so, anyway. Oh, this is more like it. The amount of movement I get now when I'm embarked. This is very, very nice indeed. I'm going to go and investigate this area around here, nearby to what I'm assuming is in fact Norway's only city. I would build an 8th city, it's just there's not really a good spot for it anymore. This area is alright but doesn't have any water. This area just doesn't really have enough to justify it. Nothing up here, too much desert. Because yeah, and here there's literally nothing even though there is water. Yeah, there's just nothing left really on our continent. Our continent's just got way too crowded. There's no space for anything new there now. Pirate Island, 2 cities is probably enough there. But if I could find a new little kind of coastal district over here, could work. One thing I want to do this turn, 180 gold, have that square, because that square right there is a really damn good square for a farm, because it will improve all the farms around it. So if I just do this, then every single farm nearby gets immediately magically better because of like mechanized farming or whatever. So now clusters of farms. It's kind of like feudalism taken up to overdrive. Just cluster the farms together and yeah, the amount of food they produce is crazy. So that rice farm there, 7, 7, 6, 6. Gorgeous. Trade caravan returns to Ravenna and anything particularly like striking there. Again, we could make a ton of money trading with London, which we've pretty much been doing constantly, but I would potentially think... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to trade that caravan. I'm going to move it over to Cumae, see what we can get from Cumae. Send that over there. Perfect. Off you pop. And then we'll see what that does next turn. Now, my scout over here. You send this direction and see what you can find. Ah, lots of coastline you can't disembark on. Good, good. Oh, there's some coastline you can totally disembark on. Yeah, that's fine. So get in there and then have a good look around. See if we can find anything good here. Ah, I think I see the problem. I'm actually not allowed to have another archaeologist until such time as I have a museum to put the archaeologist in. Well, that's fine. In that case, Arretium. Just buy the flipping archaeological museum. There you go. Boom, you got one now. Well, I'll tell you what we do have. We have got ourselves, if we buy this square right here, a not bad little spot for a campus. So you just crack on with a campus over here, the one thing you can't really actually buy. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can't buy districts. You can buy any building in a district, and actually, they don't even cost that much, to be honest. But yeah, the district you can just have to spend the time on. So whilst you get working on that, just keep reinforcing our science advantage here. Meanwhile, Arretium, we've actually just freed up Arretium, which is nice. And I could wait 25 turns for an archaeologist. I could do that, yes. Or I could just buy it for 1,000 gold, which in all fairness, I get every, like, 8 or 9 turns anyway. So yay, 1,000 gold for an archaeologist. Screw it, I just like digging stuff up. Now, Arretium is apparently shy of amenities, so we could probably do with getting some more going on here. I could give them an entertainment complex, but ooh, that does take a while. That takes a heck of a long time. They've already got a bathhouse, so can't do anything with that. Just focus on growing, go right ahead, and while you're working on that, yeah, we'll just get some more traders going from your city. Japan has denounced Scythia. Oh, there is a lot of denouncing going on at the moment. I've seen denouncing. I'm pretty sure England re-denounced America at some point. Germany's denounced everyone because they're dicks. England just stumbled across the Galapagos Islands. Ooh. I do wonder if that potentially means England has actually been sending missionaries over to the other continent. It's possible. Now, we've got multiple things going on here. Cumae. How do we get you the largest amount of production going? Athens will give you +3 together with some gold and a tiny bit of other bits and pieces. There's almost no point ever trading with yourself. Just like do it once to build a road, but after that just don't bother again. Because you can basically get like as much production from other places if they're advanced cities. Looks like the best advantage we've got is trading with Washington. You still get the +3 production, but we get a fair bit of gold and some science too. Yep, begin that route. Beautiful. Meanwhile, Rome, London is still looking like a very good bet. Production, tons of gold, tons of science. Go for it. Alright, archaeologist. Get on with doing some digging, my good man. This is Proserpina. Lovely. Get digging, you. And we're going to find ourselves a choice of artifacts. So we have got ourselves, ooh, something from the Renaissance era. So we can have something from Rome or barbarians. Let's get something from Rome, why not? A Renaissance era Rome item. It's a mummy. The Romans well known for mummification in the Renaissance era. That's not true. Not just there weren't Romans in the Renaissance era. Well, there was Rome, but there weren't Romans. By that point in history, even the Eastern Roman Empire was basically not really a thing. That's moved over to the Archaeology Museum. Perfect. So that's a Renaissance era from Rome. So we want as much Renaissance stuff as we can get our hands on. Got it.
The Pantanal is the most complex intertropical alluvial plain of the planet, and perhaps the least known area of the world.
Oh, that's interesting. I've just stumbled across a natural wonder, and one that it looks like hasn't really been claimed. Well, this could theoretically be interesting. Norway seems to be just outside it. I could get myself a ton of culture and food from right there. Life is interesting. Hang on a minute. Ooh. And my very own source of incense, you say? Okay. I'm interested. Very... Ooh. Double... Water. Forest. Water. Incense. Norwegians. Fairly feeble Norwegian. We're doing it. Absolutely, we are doing it. Right, next time we have an opportunity to. In fact, how expensive is a flipping settler these days? 500 gold. Well, I say 500 gold. I've kind of spent all of the money. I shouldn't spend all of the money. I should not spend all... I should spend some of the money. I could spend all the... I'm just going to spend all the money. There we are. Kaboom. Settler. Beautiful. So it's a 4-tile wonder with, yeah, food and culture. So it provides decent food, and it also provides, yeah, 2 culture for every square, and no one's claimed it. So if I just go up here, then I can go 1, 2, 3. Well, I can get, like, 2/3 of it, and I get tons of incense, which is really valuable, and something I don't have in the Empire right now. So a double incense, that will help solve my amenity problem. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Now just keep a close eye on that barbarian frigate, because we might need to go and have a go at that. Okay, it's heading north for the minute. Not going to cause us trouble for a moment anyway. Settlers are... Oh my goodness, they're in a camper van. Settlers these days are actually genuinely in a camper van. That's amazing. Right, we may as well... Oh, you can't get in there anyway. Fine, we'll get you on the sea next turn. It's going to take you a little while to get out there. Meanwhile, my scout can just keep having a wander. Just make double sure that I'm not about to run into anyone else's... Ooh. Someone else is around, but it's a city-state. Hello, what's your deal? You are... Ooh, you're a cultural one. Actually, I like cultural ones. I'm not sure I've run into a single cultural one so far. I think you might be the first. So, yeah, culture in the capital, culture in the theatre squares, and unique bonus. When you enter a new era, earn 1 random inspiration. That's not bad. So basically, yeah, but admittedly, it would have been nice if I'd found you earlier. Like, at this point, there's only, what, 2 eras left? Atomic and information. So, yeah, we're probably not going to get that much benefit from that. Though you would also give me wheat, incense, and ivory. Ooh. An incense and ivory would be nice, mind. Who runs you at the moment? Norway, but only with 4. I would be able to get that easily if I weren't stuck in a flipping war against America to secure the ones down there, unfortunately. But yeah, it appears no one's that interested in this area, which is nice, because that means we should just be able to basically plop ourselves down, like, right here. Then we'll just get all of this, we'll get the incense, we might get even more incense over here. Admittedly, Vilnius might not be thrilled with us in some ways, because we'll be a little bit close to them, but city-states I don't think really mind you being too close, as long as you're vaguely friendly with them at the time. And an enemy in Rome has stolen our computers, or rather the boost to our computers. We haven't got computers yet, but we do have a boost to computers. Right, dear oh dear, we've met a new city-state. And they want us to construct... Ooh, I think 2 separate civilizations want us to construct entertainment right now. We should probably do that, to be honest. And don't forget to dig up some more stuff with our archaeologists too. What are you going to find for us right now? Choose an artifact. Yes, do indeed. So, this appears to be... Ah, this is ancient, not Renaissance. That's a shame. And it is... Ooh, Hattusa. Yep, let's get a Hattusa artifact. Lovely. So, ancient artifact in Arretium... So it is just a scroll. Very nice. So right now, that is not themed. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, sorry. So that's not themed at all. It's just saying 2 out of 3, but the theming bonus is basically non-existent because these are not properly themed at all. And I think I just heard the noise of a barbarian encampment. Where's one of those? Well, I know there's one right flipping there, but I can't quite get to that one yet. Just head over here and... You guys even done anything yet? Well, let's just attack you anyway. Screw it. I think we're pretty darn strong. These crossbowmen can do more than half the damage straight away. Yeah, we should be absolutely fine to finish those guys off in a couple of turns. Camper van heads out onto the sea on what is now a nice little modern boat. Beautiful. Arpanum can also have an archaeological museum because we have got ourselves a lot of artifacts dotted around the Empire. I think we've been a little bit lucky. We just happen to have some settlements around a lot of artifacts because, like, down in the south, there barely seem to be any. Whereas, yeah, up north, there seem to be, and on Pirate Island especially, there's an absolute flipping ton of them. And let's just make absolutely sure there's nothing better we'd have a look at over here before our settlers arrive. We need to make absolutely sure we're in the right spot here. Now, time to figure out if you're about to flipping explode, because there simply isn't another... Actually, let's just double check this. Maybe I can see if I can just speed up this museum. Actually, we'll just buy this museum. Buy the museum. Yep, that's fine. We've just burnt our entire treasury, but that's okay. We've now got an extra museum there. That's lovely. If you dig this up now, do you just die? Hang on, no, don't check if she's dead. Something from the... Oh, not the classical era. Now I've got one ancient, one classical, and one renaissance. Norwegian thing from classical. Sure, why not? It's a lovely mask. So this is... Wait. It's not themed. I may have run into a slight bug here, which is... This is now showing up as ancient, ancient, and ancient. But I know for a fact that these were not ancient. One of them was Renaissance, it said one of them was classical, and one of them was ancient. So I may have just discovered a very small bug there, never mind. So that's fine, that just gives me a very small bonus to tourism and culture, lovely. And I'll tell you what, Arpanum, you could probably do with an entertainment complex. We need to build one sooner or later anyway. This square's kinda useless, so get on that. There you are, entertainment complex. It'll take you a while to build, but we do actually need one sooner or later. Alright, this is good. Conservation is complete. Marvellous. What has that unlocked there? Resource management. One copy of a strategic resource allows you to produce and purchase units requiring in any city. No, I don't really use my strategic resources for much, to be honest. I've got plenty of coal in case I do need that stuff later. And that is all that seems to unlock. Fine. But that has now opened up something new. Which is, one, we've got some new stuff we can do with our builders. We can now plant a wood as an item, which is very, very interesting indeed. So we can actually recreate woods that have been lost, which actually can be very, very useful indeed. Because if I plant a wood right here, just plant a wood, that counts as one of your actions, obviously. We've now got a wood there, and now that we've got a wood there, I could theoretically build a lumber mill on that in order for tons of production. Or alternatively, over an Aquilea, using faith, I can... Ooh, flipping heck. So we're going to have to save up quite a lot of faith before we can afford a naturalist. Right, yes, that's really, really rather expensive. Got it. And I'm guessing we can't just buy them with gold. No, not least as I've kind of spent all of my gold. I probably need to stop buying things with gold. I've probably bought too many things with gold already. Ah, but luckily in Aquilea, where production is king, I can produce a library in 2 turns and a university in 5. Life is good. Now with conservation complete, I could actually skip straight forward into cultural heritage, which has in fact already been boosted by having a themed museum. That would give me an envoy in just 6 turns. It would also open up the Sydney Opera House for plenty of great works of music slots. Though obviously 3,300 production. Blimey heck. But ooh. Okay. 100% tourism bonus from great works of art and artifacts. And a shipwreck resource, which I'm guessing is like a resource I could send my archaeologists out into the sea to look at. So that there is pretty bloody tempting, yes. Alternatively, I could go into, yeah, mass media would still be available relatively quickly. I'll get that in a moment, mass media in a moment, but I will say 100% bonus to tourism from great works of art and artifacts. I have a lot of those already. Sydney Opera House would be nice, but 1 envoy. I'm kind of desperate needing envoys right now. Let's just go on the cultural heritage, work on that. Apparently, I've got 3 envoys available, and I'm going to have another... I don't know where they came from. I've just got some envoys. It's great. Now, the important one. Shove 2 over to... Yeah, shove 2 over to Brussels right there. Confirm that placement. I just took over Brussels from America again. Perfect. And with an entertainment complex, I'll have 1 in hand too. I need to start investing towards Geneva as well. Because, yeah, we need to get the science bonus off America. If we can just take both of them away from America, then we'll be... Ooh, hello. There's a scout. Ah, there's a scout. And if there's a scout, that means there's a camp. Hello. Right, you guys, just start tracking these bastards down if you'd be so kind. Radio's coming in 1 turn as well, which will open up the seaside resort, meaning I can use my builders to build seaside resorts. Very, very nice. That provides double the tiles appeal in tourism. Can only be built on... Ah, You see that is why the Eiffel Tower is good, because I can get the Eiffel Tower to basically make every sea tile on my entire empire up to 6 breathtaking. Because like by default they seem to be about like 3 or 4, so I can get them all up to 5 and 6, like gorgeous and breathtaking. Then I just build seaside resorts everywhere. They're worth like 12 tourism a pop, and that is going to stack up ludicrously fast. Japan is expanding, adding a new settlement, Tokyo? What happened to the original Tokyo? Surely that was your starting city. Intriguing. Ah, and actually doing that has boosted mass media. So mass media is also done, even though I wasn't even researching it right now. Perfect. We're also getting very, very close by at this point with mass media done, and thus capitalism available. And after mobilization, ideology. Ideology is very, very cheap, in fact. That basically will let me access the most advanced forms of government in the game. Very, very good. Now, time to get going on electricity, because that opens up computers, and with computers, we have got ourselves, which has already been pre-boosted, we have got all tourism yields doubled. I think we're getting places rapidly now. Work on electricity for 6 turns. I'm not going to have 3 privateers, that's fine, I don't need them. Aquila is already done with its library, which means we can get straight onto a university with them. Congo finally got the faithy, culturally palace I've been ignoring for ages. That's fine, and Rome needs more housing. Yes, I know, everyone needs more housing, I'm aware. Well, the archaeologist has gone missing again. So I do believe archaeologists are just for doing 3 things, then they die. Let's see if I can actually get that verified. Ah, no, it's not about charges. It's purely that they will always assign an artifact to their home museum. So the moment the home museum's full, then you can't have an archaeologist anymore, and they disappear and you can't build another one. You have to build it somewhere else. Though I wonder, if I just kept transferring artifacts out of their home museum into other museums, if I had 2 on the go, could I trick the game into letting an archaeologist do like 6 or something? Possible. Might be worth testing at some point. And there we are. That lovely forest has now been converted into a 1 food 5 production. Right, barbarians have actually managed to spawn some cavalry this time, but fortunately, I've got some very, very good quality crossbowmen right here, so we can do large parts of damage to them, win another pretty major victory, and we've got reinforcements coming in just in case they're required. Yep, indeed, the horses have been broadly taken care of. Lovely. Eiffel Tower's coming along very, very nicely, though it's still taking a very, very long time, and honestly, we have no way of... Ooh, hang on. Hang on. Yes, we do. We have ways of boosting that now. I could just build forest, lumber mill. Ooh, yes. Yes, actually. That's flipping genius. Oh, my first group of modern infantry have shown up over here at Ravenna. Very, very nice. Well done, lads. Oh, and we've got a great person to claim as well. Who have we got? We've got, Leo Tolstoy. We can apparently recruit him. Very, very nice. Even though, technically, we don't actually have enough points. We're like a little bit shy. I guess you just can buy him 1 turn early or something. Yeah, you know what? Sure. We'll get Leo Tolstoy. And that's going to give us... He's over here. Lovely. Now the question is, where are we going to put his works? We might struggle a little bit, though I tell you what we need to do is we'll just move this over here. And now we can put 1 in the palace in Rome and 1 in the amphitheatre in Rome. And then that's fine. Then we can just move them around as we want later. So you, do this right here. Lovely. So 1 great work of writing, please.
Pierre was right when he said that one must believe in the possibility of happiness in order to be happy. And I now believe in it. Let the dead bury the dead. But while I'm alive, I must live and be happy.
Well, lovely. That's so... I think that's cheerful. I'm not sure if that's cheerful. So, and then in a moment, you can head over here and do your second bit of... Oh, hello. I wrote a book. I don't really see how that's a problem for you. I'm not really sure how it affects you in the slightest. Also, I know it's an odd thing to do, but I'm actually going to build a temple because it only takes 4 turns to do in Ravenna. It'll get me quite a bit of bonus faith, which would actually be quite useful. 1, it's a relic slot, just in case I ever come across a relic anywhere. But more importantly, it gets me, it actually increases my faith by quite a significant proportion. And I'm going to need faith for setting up a national park at some point. There we go. Get yourself a temple underway. And we've got, the envoys have arrived. Oh, this is just absolutely perfect. So, now, we are going to take over them. And that's it. Confirm the placement there. Oh, yes. That's a 15% science bonus that I get that America does not. Beautiful. Now, what else do I want to do? We've got Vilnius. Vilnius wants me to build an entertainment complex. Well, I feel like I'm going to pretty soon anyway. I could just take over them pretty easily, to be honest. So we might just do that at some point. But, honestly, I'd probably rather keep 1 envoy in hand. Just in case America start being silly with me, yeah, I'm going to keep them back. Just on the off chance. Now, lads, time for my cunning genius idea. Which is you guys, head over here, and now, plant some woods. Beautiful. And irritatingly, the forces of Vilnius have just taken the exact spot I'd like to go on, so I'm really hoping he'll decide to move next turn. That'd be very, very welcome if he did. Oh yes, all of the luxuries have just re-entered the Empire. At this point, the growth rate will probably explode, just because all of those restrictions due to unhappiness have just been eased immediately. Now please tell me you decided to move. Yes, you did! And that means we head over here, and this is our probably final city. Just make absolutely sure that is water. Yes, indeed, it is charming. This is on Valbara. Ooh, actually, is this my first settlement on a different continent? That's Valbara over there, but previously I've been... Oh, yeah. Up to this point, I have been entirely within Kalaharia. Like, all of my cities, because Pyrotines is part of Kalaharia. So as a result of that, this actually might annoy Victoria, because I've got a foreign colony. She doesn't like other people having foreign colonies. She kind of sees that as kind of her job, really. So in that case, yep, let's see what the city's going to be. Kaboom! Yes, I know. I knew you were going to mind that. It's fine, but I kind of want to know what my own city's called, please. So would you mind shutting up? And here we are, Antium. Perfect. Antium straight away, falling onto a luxury resource. Oh, this is the best thing right here. Now, Aretium could have a broadcast centre, which is just a building, meaning, ooh, actually everyone could have them. And that's good, because you can really start stacking up those flipping great musician points and slots really quickly. So it's going to take 33 turns, but in all fairness, what else is Aretium going to do? Well, it could have a campus, but I feel like probably we've actually got enough campuses floating around. I think we're okay for now. You may as well just crack and... Well, you could also have Broadway. Actually, no, don't build Broadway here. Broadway would take 100 turns here. Go for a broadcast centre. It's going to take 33 turns, but you know what? We'll probably, like, maybe plant some more woods and plant some lumber mills on top of them or something just to slightly speed things up as time goes by. And as for Antium, give it a granary as usual. Just get it going. However, what are we doing right now? No, don't go straight for the incense. That's a ooh. When I say that's a terrible idea, yeah, I see why you did. How about you go for this square? Yeah, there you go. That's a bit more food. Lovely. What I'm going to need to do, however, right now is I'm going to buy a... Ooh. I'm going to buy a builder soon. I've kind of spent all of the money, but don't worry. It's fine. We've got plenty of it coming in. It's all going to be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With what I would say is probably going to be our final city, the 8th city. I don't want to go into 9, because once you've got 8, then with double resources, then they can kind of cover all your cities really, really nice. Ooh, what the bloody hell? America just built Chicago right there. What on earth are you doing? Why would you... What? What the... I mean, they're not even blocking me. They're not even blocking me from getting to those sites of antiquity, because I'm flipping allowed because of the Terracotta Army to send my archaeologists wherever the bloody hell I feel like. This isn't even inconveniencing me. This is just America being utter idiots. I don't even need this land. I don't bother with it. They can't even flipping... Oh, God. I really want to take open borders away from them right now just to screw them over because they're stupid bastards. God, I can't wait to beat America. That's going to be great. Right, coming up next time, ladies and gentlemen, I imagine, with the cultural heritage coming in, and all sorts of archaeological museums, culture, all that sort of good stuff, yeah, I would say our tourism is going to start really looking pretty decent right now. 39 out of 115. This is good progress. And we have got some good stuff coming in as time goes by as well. Yes, this is going to start stacking up very, very nicely. I think we're looking very good on culture here, and hopefully more to come. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Civilization 6. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Has he got nipple tassels on? There is nothing less intimidating than a fat bloke with nipple tassels. I wouldn't kill him. We're standing on top of a pool of oil and he's holding a torch. I'm fighting the same guy 3 times at the moment. It is actually the same bloke. It's cocking Scotland, not the waste beyond the wall. This isn't Game of Thrones, it's just Britain.